YouTube.
How the fudge you doing? How the fudge you doing?
Okay, hey guys, Anuki here, and I am so sorry for this. I'm so sorry I haven't done an episode of this for so long. I don't even know why. I'm not sure why what am I trying to say? I'm not sure why I took so long to record this, even though the last time I did it, I did 2 episodes back to back. Maybe 3, I don't remember. But that was when I first got this PC and I was on a roll. I loved it. I was loving it. It was awesome. But things happen. I got busy. The same excuse for every single time. I got busy, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna find time. I should be editing right now. I should be doing a lot of things right now. But I decided to slide time to do this episode. I'm recording this on my birthday too, so thank you guys so much for all the birthday wishes I got on Twitter and Skype and everywhere. It's awesome. It's great. It's so cool to know that it's so cool that just internet friends or people that follow me can just I guess support me, wish me happy birthday. That's what I'm trying to say. That's awesome. So thank you guys so much. But hey, let's just fuck this. Okay, fuck everything. This is not about me. This is about syncing cinematics. Now, this hopefully isn't going to take too long, but I did realize that there was a decent amount of cinematics still got to do. So let's just hope I can pull it off. So let me just listen to this real quick. It's been a while. Okay, so let's add markers. Okay, so see my mouse right here? Woo! See my mouse right here? Alright, so let's put it to right here. Hold left click and bring this down. This is what I started doing now, and it's kind of pretty helpful. Put this on 1, so that now I know that's my first cinematic. So let's go. There we go. I just listened to that real quick, and the next one is right here. Yeah, so if you can hear it, sorry, I've got to speeding through this. I'm more or less looking at the wavelengths, as I can tell. You can tell this is the first. You can really tell, especially for this. What am I trying to say? Especially for this point of the song, where there's not much instrumental, so you can really see where the beats are. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I mean, I already know it's gonna be right here. So if you move this red cursor just before the peak of that beat right there, that's good. Bring this all the way down, and that's the second cinematic. So let's go ahead. There's a clip that we synced in the previous video, and then we're gonna keep going. And here's the next cinematic. I think this is 1800 die cinematic, which is right here, right there. Okay. So let's go ahead and drop that right there. Let's see. So, and then this is another clip that we synced already, and we're gonna go all the way over here, and we're gonna put bang right there, the 4th marker right there. Oh wait, no. Oh, we don't want it. No. There's no cinematic here because I forgot I was gonna have a scope effect right here. Oh wow, you lose a lot of frames right here. When did I do this? Okay. Future me is really mad at past me for syncing it this way. No. I won't. Okay, just from seeing just from seeing how I sync that, I don't like it. But we'll get back to that. So let's just go ahead and go to the first cinematic, which should be this guy right here. Butchers? I think it's Butcher. Yeah, 29.737 cinematics. Okay, I am so sorry. I did not know these. Okay, that's okay. So let's go ahead, hold left click, and drag this all the way down. You guys know how to hold left click and drag all the shit down. Oh, I accidentally put position up. Let's go ahead and mute this just in case there's any type of sound, and let's just. It seems like it starts right away. All right, I'm just gonna kind of scrub through this real quick. Okay. Okay, that's fine. So we'll just go. Let's go to the first marker, and then let's go over to the second marker. Hold shift to see as I go to it. If I hold shift, it just snaps onto the second marker, which is really nice and really handy. Hold Control Shift D to split the layer and delete that last bit. I guess I'll just explain everything as I go, because oh, hold on. Let me wait a bit. Because in case you guys aren't watching, just want to watch for the cinematic syncing, so Control Alt T to open up TIME REMAP, which is how we're going to sync cinematics in After Effects. Let's press I just pressed O, press I to go to the front, press I to go on the beginning of the clip, press O to go to the end of the clip, as you can see, and then see this right here, the little timer map, little timer thingy majigger. Yep. Let's go over and bring this maybe about right there. I have no idea. That's probably fine. So let's go ahead, highlight all these, right click, keyframe assistant, easy ease, or you can press F9, which is what I would probably do, but that's all good. Oh yeah, while we're here, let's go ahead and see where this is the clip right here, or the cinematic rather, and let's go put this on used, the folder that we made a while ago, just so you know we don't accidentally reuse the cinematic. Obviously, there's not very much cinematics and or clips, you know, in this edit, so it's hard to reuse them. But in bigger edits, it's bound to happen. I've done it a few times, so that's all good. So now this is the wavelength. Let me go ahead and press plus to zoom in just once, and you can. Here's the did I say wavelength? I don't know if what do we the time remap curve. So this is the time remap curve, and as you can see here, let me just here, let me undo the easy ease real quick, just so you guys can see. If we don't easy ease it, then it's just a straight line and we can't mess with it at all. Literally at all. I can't even, I mean, I can do that, but I don't know what the fuck that did, so I'm not trying to do that. So let me just go ahead, easy ease those again, and now, as you can see, instead of the straight line, like from this point to this point, it just kind of plays linearly. Now, as you see, the clip will slow down, speed up, and then slow down. But we're not gonna do that. So let's you click on over here, or you could highlight it just to be safe or whatever. That's what I do. I don't know why, but I do that. And we'll go ahead and grab this point right here and bring this up. If you remember from syncing if you remember from any of the syncing videos, I'll say that because I did the same thing. The 2/3 rule that I've kind of made up. You go all the way back here, maybe come out a little bit. The 2/3, just about 2/3 from this point to this point, give or take. It doesn't matter too much. And then bring this not all the way down. Like this is lined up to this black line, so that's pretty good marker. So let's put it up a little bit, just like that. And now it speeds up, slows down, and then speeds up again. Now, here's something that I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna actually change it up what I've explained before, because I've kind of changed how I've edited. So I'm actually to make it look nicer, I'm gonna bring this one up and then bring this one a little more down, because I want it to speed up a little more to the I want it to speed it up a little more to the slow motion, you know. So let's go like this, and as you can see, as I scrub across, it slows down and it speeds up, and it looks pretty okay. All right, that looks pretty okay. Now let's go to the next cinematic, which is the 1800 run, I believe it is. So let's go ahead and drag it over here. Here, let me do this real quick. So hold on, in case you guys forgot, once you drag this over here to this layer, and it's like way over here, but you want it to be where the red here, press open bracket or the left bracket or whatever that is. It's right next to the P, like to the right of the P. So click that, and then it'll bring your clip to your cursor and this position. If you click the other way, the close bracket, then it'll go the other way. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's all good. Okay, so let's go to here. Let me just listen to it real quick. Sorry. Okay, I don't really know why I need to listen to it, because I honestly didn't really need to. So let's go ahead, Control-Shift-D to split the layer all the way at the end right here. At this marker, I don't really remember, but I guess I put markers on the song comp. I usually don't do that, but that's all good. So let's go to the end, let's go with an extra frame. Well, let me actually watch this. Actually, hold on, let me watch this real quick. I actually don't. Ooh, okay. You know what? I don't want to start from here. I want to start from like right here, because the camera shifts a little bit, like right here for whatever reason. So let's start like right there. So what I did, I guess I should explain what I did. So basically, if you double click this, let's say there was ever like some type of effects or whatever, like syncing, I guess you say. Here, this is a good example. Right here, see, like we mess with the syncing a little bit, but if you double click it, or I think if you press enter, basically you could scrub across the raw clip on this top one. If you go to this right one, oh shoot, hold on, what did I do? Okay, I just undid a bit. This one, yeah, this basically is, oh, okay, hold on, I'm trying to think about what I'm trying to say here. Okay, this top one, this is the whole clip from 0 seconds to the end of the clip, so you can just kind of scrub through. Usually it's actually a lot faster, like it's not laggy, and it's a decent quality when you do it this way too, because it's soloed, and I don't really know. I honestly don't. This render thing is checked, so I assume that has something to do with it, but that's all good. So you can scrub through it instead of just having to go over and having to whoops, I don't know what I did. Instead of having to go over to like the project file and then like opening up the cinematic, seeing how it looks like, you don't need to do that. So let's go ahead. I made a keyframe doing that for whatever reason, so I'm gonna delete that. And I think I wanted to start it right here, something like that. So let me go ahead, Control Alt T, add a keyframe right here. I'll mute the clip while I'm at it. Let's go press I to go to the front and take this keyframe that I just made way over here and replace it with this keyframe. So now it starts, now because I put the keyframe on the previous keyframe and the previous keyframe had this image, now that I move it, now it has this image. So now it's going to start from here and I want it to end. Okay, this is really weird. Okay, maybe it ended right there. I have no idea. So go ahead, highlight all these and press F9 or right click, keep right, this is it, easy ease. Open the graph editor right here and let me just scroll a bit. Did I ever zoom in and out? I have no idea. I think I zoomed in. Yeah, I zoomed in. Okay, so let's go ahead and go on to this first one and do the same thing. Do the 2/3 rule right here. But one thing I am gonna note, I'm probably gonna have to change the other one after I do a little quick check. This is a 30 FPS cinematic for whatever fucking reason. So let's go ahead and let's keep this one here and let's bring this one decently up. We can't have this line that's like that. If it was 60 FPS, we can probably bring it to like down here and it wouldn't look bad. But we don't want this line like that straight. It would look bad because it would look super choppy, which is not what we want. So I'm gonna head press Ctrl Z to bring it back right there, and let's actually go back to this guy over here. Click on one of the keyframes so we can open this up like this. Holy, okay, something happened. Let's go ahead, bring this guy decently up. Maybe up just a tiny bit. There we go. Okay, that. Okay. Let me go ahead and press N and go into the beginning and press B just to make a little work area right here. And let me just go ahead and RAM preview what we got here and let's just see how it looks like so far. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. I'm gonna mess with these a little bit. It still is a little bit choppy, not the other one more than this one. So let's go ahead, mess with these last keyframes a little bit and bring this one up a bit, bring this one down a bit. There we go. We even take this one and move it out to the left a little bit instead of hugging the right side a little bit. That should help. Let me go through it again. Okay, still not enough. Okay, maybe we'll go like this and bring this guy down. Maybe that'll work. To be honest, that probably wouldn't look that bad after there's like text and stuff and the text and RSMB. So we'll actually roll with that. So let's go ahead, scrub through. Here's the next cinematic on cinematic 3. Another tip: if you go and press 1, 2, basically the numbers of the marker that are on this, the timeline, not like the markers that we put on an actual composition. If you press 1 and 2, not on the number pad, but just the number keys, like above the Q, R, E, R, you know, those things. 1, 2, 3, 4. There is no 4. You heard the thing. you heard that little Windows thing. So there was nothing there. So that's another way to get to certain cinematics. So let's go ahead. We just did 1800 runs. Let's put it on used. Let's go to 1800 die, and let's put this guy on used as well. And yep, this, like I said, is 1800 die. So let's go ahead. So what some people like to do is, see, he doesn't die until like this frame right here, and the camera doesn't move until right there. You see, here, let me move it to like right here or something like that. Okay, so as you can see, as I scrub, let me do it this way. There we go. As I scrub through it, first of all, there's no movement on the camera at all during this while this is happening, and second of all, people would start to sync from here, even though he hasn't even died yet. He dies right here. He takes the bullet to the head right there. So let's go ahead until right there. You can start to see the cinematic start to move a little bit right there. I don't know how easy it is to see on the YouTube screen, but you just got to kind of scrub through it and see for yourself. Again, I just like kind of double clicked and scrubbed through it to find that out. Let's go ahead and press let's go ahead Control Alt T to open that up. Mute this layer and add a keyframe right there. We're gonna add a keyframe, and let's go ahead, press Alt and open bracket to Alt and open bracket, sorry, and to cut the clip. I mean, you could just take your mouse and go like this, but there's no point. You press Alt, open bracket, or open bracket, I'm so sorry, open bracket to trim the clip to there, or you can press Alt close bracket to trim the clip from the end point. But we don't want that, so we're gonna go like this. This is the key point that we made right here, so we're gonna put it right there. So it starts right there, and he's dying. So let's go ahead, whoops, I don't know what I did, 1 frame back. Control Shift D. Let's not go one. Sorry, I'm so sorry. I don't know what my hit. I'm a little tired today, but that's okay. So delete Control Shift D to split the layer and delete that little end bit. Go frame back, and let's just scrub forward just a little bit, not too much. Maybe to like right there. I don't know. This is kind of guess and check work, and then seeing if it looks bad or good. So let's go ahead and bring this about 2/3, maybe a little more than 2/3, and then bring this guy. Oh, he's right there, yeah, because I keep forgetting it's 30 frames per second cinematic. It's not gonna look good. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. God, I want to slow down just a tad bit more. Other thing I'm gonna do to make it look a little better is hold Shift and press S. I do that so that, because if I just press S to bring up scale, it'll remove the keyframes. So we don't want that. Press U to bring the keyframes back. Hold Shift. If you hold Shift and click on something to bring up like scale, then it'll just kind of add on, especially even with R, bring up rotation, P to bring up position, you know, that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and scale it just a tad bit. Just a tad bit. It's already scaled up a little bit because it's a 1378 by 678 something. Hold on. You probably don't know what I'm fucking talking about. There we go. 1364 by 768 instead of 1280 by 720p. I just looked at the time and it's already like 20 minutes, so this is bad. Okay, well, this is the last cinematic anyways, so let's go ahead and do this. It's good that I'm doing this. So we scaled it up a little bit. Hold Shift and P to bring a position, and let's bring this guy down just a little bit. We can actually bring it in a little bit because there will be black bars in the end to make it look a little nicer. So, and we want to keep him not too far to the left, but just a little bit to the left. If you guys know what the rule of thirds is, it's basically like if there were to be a grid. Hold on, is there grid? I'm very certain there's a grid. Grid. Huh. Shit, that doesn't really work out. Shit. Huh. How do you change the fuck? Oh, here we go. Nope, that doesn't work at all. Okay. Imagine there's like a tic-tac-toe grid. Imagine there's like a tic-tac-toe tic-tac. Oh, I have an idea. Actually, I don't want to do it. Okay, imagine there's a tic-tac-toe grid, right? Like this, like that, and like that. You want the main subject to be within that tic-tac-toe grid because it captures the attention more on that. It's hard to explain. If you took like any type of digital photography or like a video production class or whatever in high school or any type of those things, you'll understand what I mean, and it's hard to explain, but it does capture the attention of the viewers. So you just want to keep him at somewhere to the left side. I think he's gonna hug the left side a little more as the clip progresses, so let's move him to the right a little bit. Another thing I want to do, I can tell it speeds up way too. Actually, let me just go over here, press B and press N right there. There we go. Let's just go ahead and render this out. Okay, so one thing I can already note is that it does speed up too much right there, and I want to slow this down a little bit. Hopefully it can work even though it's 30 FPS. Okay, that's not that bad because we did speed up the entire cinematic like quite a bit. So that actually could work. That could work. Okay, so I'm okay with this. All right, I'm down. Let me just go ahead. Let's go ahead and RAM preview the whole thing real quick. At least to that cinematic. So let's go to here. Yeah, let's just press N right there. Okay, that's not that bad. Okay, I'm down. That's not that bad. It's really awkward without the gun sounds, but that'll be another video in and of itself, and it'll be a lot shorter than this one, which took fucking 20 minutes for whatever reason. I don't even know why it took 20 minutes, but that's okay. Right here, there will be a little intro sequence with like text and whatever, and that'll also be in another video. And I'm probably gonna mess with the keyframes of all of these in another video which will be probably like fine-tuning everything just to make everything look better. So yeah, that'll wrap this one up, hopefully. I'm pretty sure there's nothing else I really need to do. Even though this video did take 20 minutes, literally this stuff does not take long. I keep trying to explain it, but this stuff does not take long at all to do. When I first made that after edit, it only took me like 5 minutes to make. Because it's that easy. The only reason why it's taking so long is because I have to explain everything I do, but once you get the hang of it and you just kind of do it yourself, this is easy work. There's a reason why there's 2 HCs and 3 HCs and stuff, and people make amazing 2 HCs and 3 HCs because it's not that hard. And this is only 2 clips. I mean, it's really not that hard. So that's enough of that for today. Let me just go ahead and zoom out a little bit. Yeah, next video is probably going to be maybe next video we'll do pan and crop. Yeah, next video we will do pan and crop. I think that's a very important thing to learn. So I'm gonna go ahead, save this project. The After Effects file of this will be in the description if you want to see what I did today, and the project file of it that includes everything that is necessary in order to even run that After Effects file with the cinematics, the clips, everything that's very essential. It will be in that project file. So you're gonna need that. You're gonna need probably this file, After Effects file, and yeah, that's gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys for bearing with this long ass video for whatever. I don't know why this video was so long, but thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So bye bye.